It's the Dog's Bollocks of international music here on Passport Approved and Indie 1031, broadcasting live from rehearsals.com in Burbank, California. And that was Dúné from Skiva in Denmark giving us No Speed. And we have live on Passport Approved probably the youngest looking band I've ever seen.
Well, you know, Sat, we're outnumbered for the first time.
We may be
probably
outnumbered,
one of the best looking bands I've ever seen.
Yes, I mean, you guys look so young. Every single one of you guys looks great. Very pretty girl, good-looking lads.
I'm not the greatest looking guy in the world, but all of a sudden I feel a lot uglier.
That's the point of it.
I think so.
So there's 7 people in the band, or are there another 10 people outside?
Actually, there's about 50 outside.
We
better be nice.
We're an army of Danes coming from Denmark, you know, like Vikings.
Yeah, but in the band we're only 7 people.
So it's interesting, you know, you guys are so young. You've been together for about 3 or 4 years.
6 years.
6 years. So we like 10 when you started the band or so? 10 or 11?
12.
12.
6th grade.
Don't underestimate our age.
Well, I'm not underestimating you because
No, I
I
know.
saw you guys last year in Denmark and you guys blew my mind. I mean, you were just fantastic live. I mean, bands like The Killers are great, but I felt that you put them to shame just with your live performance because you were just so great live, and it's amazing that a band so young can teach a few old dogs some new tricks.
What do they skip on stage, Sat? What do they do?
No, they just have this amazing energy on stage where, you know, I mean, you'd think that these guys have been playing for 20 years, just great musicians, you know, just a very energetic live show, and, you know, I think LA and all of our international guests are out here from Music Expo will be in for a huge treat. I know that every single major label in America is very interested in signing you guys, so I know there's a huge amount of A&R interest and the place can be packed. It must be very exciting for you guys to be in North America for the very first time and having every single label interested in you guys.
Definitely, but I think we've tried so much already in Europe, so I think it's a treat that we're in LA, but I think we'll just take it calm and do our thing, just like we did last year when you saw us, Sat.
So if any of our listeners want to see what you do on stage, do any of your videos have that sort of live performance? Can we go to your website and see you perform anything live?
Yeah, I think we got some live shows videos on the internet on our MySpace site, myspace.com Dúné site. I think we got some there and some other place. Yeah, look up on YouTube. There's something from Holland, I think, and something from Norway and Denmark, and I think it's you can get a good view there.
Yeah, isn't it extraordinary that now any band in the world can have their material up on MySpace and YouTube, and people can go and check them out? Like, you know, 5 minutes later, there's probably all these people hitting on that site now.
They should be. They should be. What a phenomenal place we're in right now. You're right, musically, and for us to be sitting in front of a band from halfway across the world. That you're right. We've been supporting here on Passport Approved for quite a long time,
Well,
and
I
we'll
think
continue
about a year and a half. The demos that your manager Manfred sent us, and we've been getting great response. In fact, Steve, I think the music is featured at EA Games too, correct?
I believe so.
And
I think it was the song "No Speed" you just played. So.
That's right. I think it was on Burnout.
Burnout.
Yeah.
That's right. And Mike, you know, XFM. You know, when I hear their music, I think of stations such as XFM, Indie, you know, BBC Radio 1 playing their music. And Mike is, you know, running a great station in the UK called XFM, which I listen to, you know, all the time online. And I think, you know, we should get your music to Mike because I think he'll be a fan.
Are you listening, Mike?
I am listening. In fact, that was you know, the first thought was that we need to get some stuff from you guys because that was really, really impressive. So,
Cool.
Have you been to the UK yet?
Yeah, we played
went.
in London at a Metro club.
Oh, you played the Metro. Brilliant.
Yeah, some other places.
Yeah, we need to get some stuff. Sounded really, really good. Very
And
impressive.
for a band so young, I know you had some very good chart success in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
And I believe you was also signed to Sony, just for Germany though, correct?
Yeah, a gas deal.
Which means Germany, Austria, Switzerland for all you non-travelers.
Yeah, it's a so-called gas deal, your license deal for gas only.
Okay, so there's 7 of you guys. Real quick, so you made all the trek, you know, from Denmark. We might as well introduce you guys. From my right to your left, let's have you guys introduce yourselves.
Well, my name is Malte in Danish, and I play the drums.
I'm Simon, and I play guitar.
And I'm Matthias, and I'm the lead singer.
And I'm Cecilia, and I play the synthesizer.
I'm Ole, I play keyboards and jump.
I'm Danny, and I play guitar. My name is Piotrek, and I play bass.
He's from Poland.
I'm from Poland.
We won't hold that against you. No, we love the Polish people. Have a lot of good friends who are Polish.
It's pretty interesting to have a band with this many people in it, and to have all different types of influences. I've read everything from Kraftwerk to bands from Denmark, Carpark North, and things like that, to Michael Jackson, to others. I mean, and I can see various influences. I mean, who would you say, as the lead singer, is probably the band that has affected you most?
Oh, it's a difficult question because all the bands you mentioned has really what do you call it? Influenced me. Yeah, Kraftwerk and Block Party. At the moment, Block Party is a very big influence. A lot of English bands actually. Some Danish bands too. Something called Superheroes.
Do you guys like Mew?
And Mew,
Yeah,
Mew
they're
very
great.
much. Very lovely band.
Jamiroquai, I read too.
I think
a little bit too funky, I think. Yeah, but it's quite funny to see how every time we come home from a trip, when we were in UK, we just heard about a lot of new UK bands, and when we went to Germany, people told us about German bands, and all the countries that just influence us, and we influence each other every day. So
phenomenal.
Well, we're very honoured to have you guys do your first ever show in North America, actually this coming Monday at the Roxy, and only have 2 pairs of tickets available to give away to our listeners, so we'll take callers number 6 and 9 at 877 900 1031.
You dirty man.
Steve, you've got a very filthy mind.
Yeah, I have a very filthy co-host.
And we're going to take a little tea break, and when we come back, we've got a live interview with Tyrone Noonan from Brisbane, Australia, some tiny dancers from Mike's neck of the woods, and also some bittersweet right here from Los Angeles. And we're going to see you guys on Monday. And thanks again to Dúné for coming into Passport Approved and Indie 1031.
Thank
Honor
you.
to be here.
And big thanks to Pelio as well for helping power Passport Approved this morning. We'll be back with more music right here on Indie.